E.Jones.
The E.Jones Show. E.Jones Show.
Yes, indeed. It's your man
Show.
E.Jones in the building. I'm here. Ooh. We're supposed to be getting a bad snowstorm. But, we're going to fight through this. Definitely fight through it. I'm going to just say good morning. Good morning, Tasha Jones. How you doing? Good morning to you. So I'm here. We in the building, man. We got a great show today. A great guest. Another person from the reality show Ready for Love on OWN will be joining us. Got to talk about today's guest. Real good on the eyes. I got to admit that. Got to admit that. So with that being said, we're going to talk about Ready for Love. Ready for love. Is anybody ever ready for love? Or it just happens? That's just my opinion. Is anybody ever ready for love, or does it just happen? Yeah. Yes, indeed. You're tuned into the E.Jones Show. Good morning to you, Queen. Can you hear me?
Good morning. Yeah, I can hear you. How are you?
I'm great. We got something in common. You got me smiling over here.
Oh, yeah? How so?
We both Leos.
Oh, really? When's your birthday?
August the 9th.
I'm the 19th.
Okay, we close. We got the nines in there.
Yes.
So now
I love it.
I was just saying to my interns, I said, listen, I need to definitely talk to her about her going on this show because I know how us Leos move, and usually we don't do something like that. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to get on that. What made you want to go on the show?
It's kind of like, I don't want to say desperate times calls for desperate measures because I've never been desperate. But it was just kind of like what I've been doing hadn't been working. And so I was like, what the hell? Like, I'll try it. What's the worst that can happen? I can find love. And people find love in strange places every day. So I went for it.
And is that something that you would ever do again?
I'm the type of person, I don't ever want to give up on love, and I don't ever want to give up on the possibility of love. So if I felt like, there was a chance to find the right guy, absolutely I would.
Okay.
I would. Mm-hmm.
I was just questioning that because I was just saying earlier that I'm a fan of Married at First Sight from a distance.
I've never seen that show.
You got to watch that. It's kind of hard because I'm like, you don't know who you're getting. Like, the guy does not see you until you come down the aisle. So y'all never met.
Wow. See, I couldn't do a show like that. Like, I'm not that pressed to get married. Not to say that they are, but I wouldn't do that.
She was like, I'm not that pressed for that one.
No, I definitely couldn't. Actually, I've dated some pretty incredible guys, probably a few that I've let get away, just because I've had such a fear of marrying the wrong guy.
Okay.
I have so many friends that are married and their husbands are like not the greatest, and I know a lot of married people that shouldn't be married, and I always say, like, I don't want to be that type of married person. So I'm very, very, very leery of who I decide to spend the rest of my life with, because I only want to do it once.
Got you.
When you marry someone, you become one. Mm-hmm. So you are me and I am you. And I trust me, but the problem is I got to know I can trust you. So, yeah, that
preach.
I couldn't be on the show like that. So
I like it. I'm letting you preach. I'm married. I've been married for 18 years.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you so much. And it was, I don't know, it was, how could I describe it? It was never in the forefront for me to get married. So to me, it was a shock. But what she said to me, I was speechless. Like, we already had 2 kids together, and, we bumped into, 3 years later, we bumped into each other again. The chemistry was great. And she said something that I never heard come out of any woman that I dated's mouth. What could we do to build the future together? And that right there, I was captivated. I was like, yo, listen, this is it. This is it.
Wow.
I'm all in because you hear what a man can do for the woman, or you hear a woman say what she can do for you, but there's no putting us in one box saying together. It's always a separate invitation.
Right.
So I definitely felt that, and 18 years later, I'm still married. She still got me.
You know what that tells me? You're a smart man. You are a smart man.
A smart Leo man.
So,
You got to add that to it.
a
Leo
smart
man.
Leo man. Well, yeah,
Okay.
of course. You're a Leo, so of course that's fine.
You know how we move, so we got to throw that in there. Us Leos move in a certain way, and when we pick you, then you got the right one.
Exactly.
So it comes to my
I
question.
get that
Go ahead.
a lot. Okay.
My next question to you is: as a Leo woman, this is the rumor they have about us. We love hard and we hate harder.
I think that's true to an extent. I love hard. If I love you, I love you. If I decide I'm going to be with you, you got me. I'm all in. Like 2 feet in. I'm completely in. As far as hate, I could strongly dislike you. You're going to always know how I feel about you. I feel like there's not a fake bone in my body. If I rock with you, you're going to know it. If I don't, you're going to know it. I don't really hate people. I just let you know I don't care for you and basically leave me the hell alone and stay away.
Thank you.
And then I go on about my business.
Thank you.
I don't have time to hate you, but
Thank
I'll
you.
let you know. I don't like you. Get away.
Because when I say that, people look at me like I'm crazy. I said Leos are very blunt. If we love you, we love you. If we like you, we like you. If we dislike you, you're going to know that we don't like you. There's no in between. We don't like you. Y'all are just
That
mean.
is so true. No, it's not mean. I'd rather you be upfront with me. If you don't like me, be upfront. Tell me how you feel. Don't be behind my back where the whole world knows it except for me. I don't respect that. So I can respect someone telling me they don't like me. I might want to know, well, why not? What did I do? Okay, well, that's fair enough. Well, you're entitled to your opinion, and life goes on. I know to stay away from you.
That's
there
it.
we have it.
Hit the door. Kick rocks with flip-flops. Bye.
No love lost.
No love lost.
Everybody's not going to like you. You won't be the first to not like me, and you damn sure won't be the last. So
I like it. This is going to be my new best friend, y'all. Me and her can hang out because I like where she's at. We got the same mentality. Love it or leave it. Bye.
Love it or leave it.
So
so true.
We're going to get in your business real quick. And we're not going to get too deep into your business because I want to put this disclaimer out real quick and clear. When we bring guests on our show, we're not a shock radio show. We're not into the gossip or none of the above. But our goal is to make sure that the fans and the listeners get to know you as a person. Because when they see you on TV, they feel like, oh, for some apparent reason, they're not normal. They're not like us. I want to prove to them that you're just like us.
Oh, for sure.
So let's talk about the ideal man. What is the ideal man for you? And you heard me say ideal. I didn't say perfect. What is the ideal man for you?
The ideal man. Well, I would like him to be loyal.
Check.
That's very important. I know people have different definitions of loyal and loyalty, but meaning faithful, monogamous.
Okay.
And loyal to me, has my back through thick and thin. He needs to be honest. I respect honesty. I'd rather you tell me the ugly truth any day over a beautiful lie. At least then I can work with what's real and tangible. I like tall men, so 6 feet or taller. I love me some tall men. I love brothers.
Okay.
All colors. Don't matter what color. I love me a black man. Athletic build. He's got to have a great relationship with his mom. I like a man that, are you hearing that echo back?
No, it's not really an echo. I hear you clear.
Oh, okay. Okay, it was coming back on me. He's got to have a great relationship with his mom and the women in his life. It's very important that he knows how to treat women, and it starts with the women that are in his life before I even enter it. So that way I'll know he knows how to treat me. So, and he has to be stable. I don't like lazy men. I don't like non-ambitious men. He has to be ambitious, and he has to be stable. And I don't care what monetary point he is at life, he still has to have that ambition to just do better and be better and get better. I need somebody to continuously inspire me and uplift me and have me looking at all like, that's my man. Yes, don't
Okay.
get it, baby. That's what I like.
Well, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna put this out there now. If I wasn't married, I probably failed two of your requirements. I'm only 5'7", so I won't fit in. I'm not athletic built.
Not gridlock. Those are just physical descriptions. And I've learned, like seriously, I've learned that, what is with the 80-20 rule. So, like, there's a lot of phenomenal short men that aren't athletic built. So you said ideal. So, that's my ideal if I could build my own man. But I'm not opposed to dating somebody that's not athletic built or 5'7" and above, because life happens and you're not always going to be athletic built. You might always be short, but I'm only 5'5", so it works.
Okay. Now you got me with my chest out now. Okay, shorty. So from the reality show, which was on OWN, Ready to Love, once that was over, did life change for you, or is it still the same?
It's changed a little bit, not too much. More people know who I am than they did before, but not really. I mean, I can still go out in public and, somebody might recognize me, but it's nothing crazy. And it just tickles me when people are like, oh, you're a celebrity. And I'm like, oh, really? Like, because I don't look at myself as being a celebrity. I just look at myself as, I went on a TV show looking for love and didn't find it. But it's just funny when people meet me and they're like, oh, my God, thank you for being nice. And I'm like, what? Like, and then they'll tell me about their other reality star encounters and stuff. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm not. I'm good. Like, I'm just a regular person. I'm not, this big celebrity running around with my nose in the air or anything like that. So not really. No, I wouldn't say it's changed much.
Okay, so, we got to ask you the magic question because we ask everybody this one. What's the skills look like in the kitchen? Can you cook?
So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably like a 6.5, a solid 6, 7.
Okay.
I can cook some things. My mom always said, if you can read, you can cook.
Amen to moms.
Yeah, that's what moms always said. So I like to get recipe books out, and sometimes I see things online or the little Facebook videos, and I'll duplicate them. And I've done my thing a couple times with some of them. I can toot my own horn. But I know my way around the kitchen, but I'm not going to sit here like I'm Betty Crocker or Paula Deen somebody. But, I'm okay. I can read, so I can cook a little bit.
All right, so we're going to put this out there. When we go to Courtney's house, we're not going to get no microwave dinners. We're going to get a meal.
No, you can definitely get a meal.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. And I see that you're very athletic from looking at your Instagram page. You're keeping yourself well fit.
Well, I've been laid up since Christmas Eve. Well, actually, I had surgery Christmas Eve. I had a 300-pound guy fall on me.
Oh, Jesus.
In the middle of it was a basketball game. Didn't even get to play. We were actually just shooting around, and the guy went crazy on a rebound and fell on my leg and tore my Achilles tendon. So I had surgery on Christmas Eve, and I've been out of commission Christmas Eve, and it's been real hard. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now, fitness goals. I just got into my boot about 2 weeks ago and started physical therapy 2 weeks ago. So I'm progressing.
Prayers up for you, and we're glad that you're recovering, and we ask God to put his hands on you for a speedy recovery.
Amen. Thank you.
And do you play the guitar, or you don't, or that was just for the picture?
No, that was just for the picture.
Okay. You see, I'm doing my research now. My eye is on you.
I get asked that question quite a bit. No, we were actually at an Airbnb in New York, and they happened to have a guitar there, and it was a cool little Airbnb. And I was like, "Oh, take this picture." That's how that happened.
Okay. So we're gonna go back to the sports question. So you got skills on the court, little basketball skills.
Actually, I do, and you know what? Nobody ever believes me until after they see me play, and they're like, "Oh, you play basketball." Yes.
Okay. So are you into sports, or do you just play basketball just to play?
No, my oldest brother, he actually owns an entire basketball school, a preparatory academy, and they've actually won the national championship a few times. He's a big time basketball coach. He trains and develops NBA players. So it's just kind of what I grew up doing. I played basketball elementary, middle school, high school, had a scholarship to college. I coached. I was a teacher for several years, and I coached girls basketball in the middle school and high school level. I've done a lot. Like, so, no, I play. I know the game. Yeah, I play.
That's a plus right there because it's a lot of women. Sometimes there's a disconnect between a man and a woman because you got men that's into sports, and part of my requirement was having somebody that I can, talk sports with, and my wife is very deep into sports, basketball, baseball, football. I can have that conversation. And I think that's kind of cool with you. Like, yo, Courtney, but check this out. LeBron did this and that, but and then you'll cut me up. I'm like, no, but Steph did this. That, to me, I'm going to make you laugh now. That's a turn on. Because now you're giving her a different look now when your woman talks sports now. And other people be looking at him like, he getting turned on while talking sports with his woman. But you got to understand that why you're getting turned on talking sports, the key word is with your woman.
Right. That's true.
So let's talk about movies. What kind of movies you like, and what movies that you could say, no, I'll pass.
I don't really watch a lot of movies. I'm not the type that sits home and watches movies a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I've had my injury, I've kind of been sitting and watching stuff.
I'm about to say that.
TV more often. But I like action movies. I really like action movies. I like all kind of movies. My favorite movie of all time is gonna knock you off like nobody. Yeah, is Gone with the Wind. Don't ask me why, but that was my favorite movie of all time. But I really enjoy action movies. I like scary movies, but I'm scared to watch them by myself. So if I don't have anybody with me, I won't watch a scary movie.
Got you.
So yeah, I would have to say action is my favorite, and then comedy.
See, her checklist is growing. It's growing. She watch fellas, basketball, sports. She like action flicks, scary movies if somebody's there with her. She could cook. Rated herself as a 6 in the kitchen. Fellas, I don't know. If y'all out there, y'all interested, y'all need to step your game up. Right now, this is a nice little package that's being put together in the E.Jones shopping bag. That's what I call it. And we ain't putting nothing back yet. We just been putting stuff in the bag, putting it in the bag. So with that being said, how do you describe your personality? Do you have a little bit of, a little clownish in you? You like to joke a little bit, or do you consider yourself like a stiff person and everything has to be serious?
Oh gosh, I am definitely goofy as I don't know what. I love to laugh. Real clownish. Like I'm a goofball, and I think laughter is important. I love laughing. I'm silly, but then at the same token, I can get down and to business when it's time to get down to business. I get things done. I think the biggest thing with my personality, most people are surprised when they really get to know me. They're like, oh my gosh, I thought you were so stuck up. I thought you were just, they're like, oh my gosh, you're like the coolest chick ever. You're nothing that I thought you were. And I'm like, well, yeah, you just got to get to know me. But I'm very compassionate. I care about others. I try to help people as much as I can. That's very important to me. I'm very big on like community service and giving back and just mentorship, just helping people. Like I feel like if we had more of that in the world would be a so much better place. I just try to treat people the way I want to be treated. Like I try to be a good person. I know growing up, I was reading the Bible, getting all confused about stuff. And I read like not a commandment, but a part of the Bible towards the end in Matthew. And Jesus said, like, if you don't get anything else from this book, this whole book can be summed up in one thing. and that is love thy neighbor as you love thyself.
Amen.
And that one little phrase brought me so much peace. I tell you, I was going through it. I wanted to get to heaven. I didn't know what to do. I was like, Lord, I'm trying to do everything. What's the right religion? What's the right, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I read that piece, and love thy neighbor as you love thyself. And that has been my motto in life. Like, I'm just going to be kind and good to people. And if I feel like I can't be kind and good to you, I'm just going to get away from you. But I just, that's my personality, though. I try to love everybody. I'm happy. I'm goofy. I'm silly. I like to have a good time. I like to have fun, but also I get things done.
You know what, fellas? We're gonna take this bag straight to the checkout counter. I think it's full. It's full. She clowning. She like to joke. That's it. And I don't think that's too much that a man can ask for in a woman. To be honest with you. And on top of it, like we was discussing, because the fellas got to do the barbershop talk before you came on. We had to look at the pictures and all that. And I was like, yo, she not hard on the eyes at all. But
thank you.
But in my opinion, your eyes is gorgeous. That's me.
Thank you.
You got those don't lie to me boy eyes. Like, don't lie to me. Look at me. Like, Courtney, I was saying I was up the road with the fellas playing back. Look me in the eye and say that. Yeah, I was at the bar. Yeah. You got that don't lie to me eyes. That's why somebody talk to you, they got to talk to you from the side. Like, yeah, I was with Ray and them, and I was shooting. I shot about 4 threes. Could you look at me in the eye? Yeah, I was up the road at the bar. That's what happened.
That sounds about right.
I was with Unc. Because you always got that one uncle that always gets you in a lot of trouble. I was with Unc. He needed a little taste, so we stopped by the bar. So as you can tell, I'm a clown too. My fault. Sorry.
No, I love it. I love it. I love it.
So your future, what's next? Could we discuss some of your goals, like your goals and passion? What's next for Miss Courtney?
My number one goal in life is to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Like, that's my number one goal. That's like my only goal right now in life, is to be happy. And I did that. I said that to myself about 7 years ago. I was still a school teacher. I worked as a school teacher and a college professor. And I made the decision that I wanted the purpose of my life to be a happy, driven life, just to be happy. And whatever happiness looked like at that time, that was going to be my goal. And if something in my life no longer served to make me happy, whether it be friends, family, work, job, whatever, it had to go. And so that's my ultimate goal, is to be happy. As far as what I'm doing right now, I have I just started my All Health 365.
Mm-hmm.
It's allhealth365.com. It's a website where I'm selling detoxes right now. I will be adding like CBD oils. I'm working on a women's vitamin that will be coming out the beginning of next year on the site. I do have a pre and post-op formula for people that are prepping their body for surgery and then needing accelerating healing after surgery that I'll be introducing to the site by the summer. So I've got the All Health 365 going. I've got my credit repair tours that I'm doing. I'm tweaking it a little bit. I feel like credit repair is something that our community really needs to learn more about, as far as having good credit and providing better opportunities for us through the purchase of new home ownerships or small business loans. So that's something near and dear to my heart. I've got the credit repair tour coming out, and that's really all I have working on right now. I've got a couple TV things going on, but the TV is not really where my passion lies. But the opportunities come, so of course I'm going to take any opportunity that a nice opportunity that comes my way. So we're still open to things like that, and a couple things that we're working on. I really don't want to talk about them because I don't want to jinx it. But I'm working. Just know I'm working. But those two are the main things: the credit repair workshop and the credit repair tour, and the All Health 365 are my babies right now.
And I'm on the site right now, and I'll repeat it to you guys also. Go to allhealth365.com. She has a lot of wonderful stuff on there that you guys definitely need, especially the people that want to get healthy and She has a lot of great products on here. I'm on the site. Like I said, I'm all in your business. I'm on the site. Before you even got to it, I was already there.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. That is absolutely fine.
So I guess now we touched on the goals, we touched on your passion and everything else, but we're not done yet. Unless you gotta
Okay.
go, we ain't done.
Listen, I got a torn Achilles tendon. I'm not going anywhere
Okay,
today,
all right,
so
all right,
I'm here.
all right. So I'm gonna put my leg up on the couch too, so I can be in the same
Okay.
situation as you. Same situation. Where are you from? Are you from Atlanta? Is that born and raised?
No, I am from home of the greatest, Muhammad Ali. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Louisville. I moved to Atlanta 5 years ago. I took a job that was out here, so I came down for my job.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Louisville. That's yeah. The greatest. Muhammad Ali. Rest in power.
Muhammad Ali, yes, sir. I met him when I was 15 years old. He looked me in the face and he says, "Young lady." I said, "Yes, sir." He says, "I see greatness in you." And
Mm.
I said, "Me?" He says, "Yes, in you." He says, "I'm telling you now, you can do and be anything you want to do, and you can be anybody you want to be." And I looked at him at 15 years old, and I took that and I said, "Well, if Muhammad Ali said I'm great, and he sees greatness in me, I guess I better start seeing it in myself."
Amen.
That moment, that encounter changed my life. I swear it did.
It would
Changed my life.
it would have changed my life too. Just standing in front of him, I'd have been like, my life has changed. I'm good.
Yes. And out of all the kids in my high school were standing around, he picked me to talk to, and he said that to me. That meant a lot. I was just like blown away, like, wow, okay. So,
Let's get it. So I
hmm
see that you've been on a couple of covers of magazines.
I wouldn't say a couple. I just did my first magazine cover ever. Yes, it was super exciting.
Full
Excited about
Blossom.
that.
She's on the
Full
cover.
Blossom
She's on the cover.
on the cover.
I don't want to show the fellas in the room this because y'all got to work. So since I am the host, I will look at the picture, but you guys will see it later on. All right. Yeah, I'm being selfish right now. So how did that feel with you being invited to be on the cover of a magazine?
You know what? I didn't know they were going to put me on the cover. I got invited to do a photo shoot for Valentine's Day. So they were like, "Yeah, we want to shoot you for Valentine's Day. Our February issue is like the hottest issue of the year. Um, come up, ready to love, Valentine's Day. It all makes sense." And I said, "Okay, great." I was just excited to do the photo shoot. I got there. Mello did my shoot, Moments by Mello. He's amazing. I felt so comfortable with him. Him and Island Boy Photography, they were working on the set. And we just took some amazing pictures. And next thing I know, my publicist was like, "Yo, Court." I was like, "What's up?" He was like, "I got something to show you." And I'm like, "Okay." And boom, like it was the cover. I was like, "What?" So,
Mm.
I didn't know I was going to be on the cover. I thought it was just a shoot.
Surprise, surprise. Well, I'm gonna read
I
something to
know.
you, and I want you to tell me what state of mind you was in when you put this on IG. Sometimes we get
Okay.
too caught up looking for love in all of the wrong places. We fail to take a look at what's right in front of our faces. Baby, I see, I feel, and I love you. All I want is you. Yeah, I'm in your
What was in
business.
the right state? What state of mind was I in? It just, you know, I don't know. I think sometimes we look for things and we've had them all along, and maybe we didn't realize we had them all along. So that's not necessarily my situation right now, but I just felt it. That's what I felt. Like with the song, I know which post you're talking about. It has a song on the background,
Mm-hmm.
and I love that song by her, Changes. And so, yeah, I'm just, that was to my future man.
Amen. So is there a future man now that you off the show, or you still on the market?
I'm dating. I'm dating. I haven't been completely like. I feel like until I have a ring on my finger and a date, I'm on the market. I'm too old to have a boyfriend and then miss out on my possible husband because of my boyfriend. So I am dating. I'm dating a couple of people, but it's I'm still single. I'm not in a relationship, like I said, and I'm dating.
Okay, so I'm going to give you this question now. Now, let's say, for instance, you have somebody that you're really, really into. You're dating that person. What is the
Hmm.
timeline for the engagement, and what's the timeline after that for the wedding, rather?
So I'm not really big on timelines per se, but the fact of the matter is, I'm not in my 20s. I'm not a spring chicken. So, I do want to have children one day. I would like to get married and have that family. And these eggs aren't going to last forever. So, we ain't got all day. But I'm not going to meet you and 3 months later, let's get married. But at the same token, I can't spend 5 years being your girlfriend hoping that you come around and put a ring on it one day.
Got you. I like it. I like her answer. And she said the eggs ain't gonna be waiting all day long. Right now,
No.
they ain't scrambled. They still in the shell.
Right.
Let's go.
These eggs ain't gonna be here all day. I'm trying to, but I want to be a wife. Like when I have children, I know things happen, so you can't control everything. But I'd like to be in a position where when I do have, children, that me and the father are together in a household and hopefully married and, doing it as a unit versus going into motherhood as a single mom. So,
If I was there right now, I would hug your neck because you are saying all the right things. Seriously, all jokes aside. And got something else that drives me and you closer to each other. I'm going to remove the L.A. from your name, your last name, and the R.I.S.A. is my dead sister's name.
oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So that
Oh, we do
definitely
have a
touched
lot
me
going
right there.
on.
You're a Leo, and then you share my sister's name. So you're definitely a blessing to me. That's a blessing
Oh,
for me.
wow.
So I want to.
I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. That's heartwarming.
It definitely is because I'm like, wow, she's a Leo. I smile, but then I'm looking at your last name, and I'm like, something in there is real, real familiar to my heart, and that's
And that's actually my middle name.
wow.
So, yeah, that's my middle
You
name.
come to PA, man, we got to hang out with you. We got to talk to your PR person because we're working on something over the summer, and we definitely want you to be a part of it, especially with the whole get your credit situation. I think that piece and your health piece will play a great part in this event that we're putting together in August. So we got to
I
get
would
with you
love
on
that.
that.
Okay, just let me know and I'm there. I'm all about stuff like that. I'm telling you.
And the
I
place,
love it.
and I'm going to tell you right now, you know how they say places are sexy? SEXY. This place is
Mhm.
sex E. SEX and the E. So if you like taking selfies, if you like a great scenery around you, this place right here is perfect for what we're going to do.
Okay. All right, don't now I'm going to be looking forward to it now, so,
No, no, no. I wouldn't put it out there if I wasn't interested. If I felt I'm not pulling your leg, and like I said, and that's our birthday month too.
right.
And the event we putting together is a couple of days after your birthday, but we still gonna
Oh,
get a
cool. So
cake.
we can still celebrate.
We gonna get that cake. We gonna get that
All
cake,
right, then.
and we gonna do the Leo thing. And Steve, I can leak a little bit out. I'll go in her inbox, her DM, and I'll put the site, where we have an event at. But one of the things we're gonna have is an all white day party. So so since Courtney's with me and we Leos, we're gonna have a Leo all white day party.
I love it. I love it.
So we're gonna be selfish. If you ain't a Leo, no, we ain't saying happy birthday to you. No, it's about us.
Us. That's right.
I don't care if you was born 2 days after the Leo reign is over, which it never is over, but no, we not sharing no cake with you. We not singing for you. It's about me and Courtney and all the other fellow Leos. It's about us.
That's right. I love it.
So if you got us, I'm gonna put this out there to another disclaimer. If you have a birthday and you're not a Leo, but you was born in August, we will give you a cupcake. That's as far as we taking it. That's it. Nothing else. And you're not getting a candle, we'll put a matchstick in it. Because it's about the Leos. We celebrate. We ain't got enough candles for you. Bye. But
I love it.
your energy is off the chain. We learned a lot about you. Because I didn't want to go into the interview, as I say, assuming. Because people will look at you and they start assuming, not assuming, assuming who you are.
That's what my dad always says.
Amen to Pops. You know, not, oh, she's pretty, so I'm sure she's stuck up. You know, look how she carry herself. I'm sure she ain't down to earth. But then talking to you and getting the information out of you, you a regular round the way homegirl.
I'm telling you.
That's what I got out of it. Fellas, what y'all got out of it? Same thing. Around the way homegirl, you know, easy to talk to. Like, you.
Everything I heard from the sports, though. I mean, I love,
So you let off with the sports first. My man Steve said the sports. That was important. See, that touches a man's heart. Next to food, that right there touched the heart. Sports. So it was a blessing talking to you, and really, really enjoyed you as the person. And hopefully with this interview, we did you a justice, and we gave the listeners a very, very big, big spotlight of who Courtney is as the person.
Thank you. I enjoyed talking to you all. You all are so cool, and I can't wait to come to Philly and hang out with you guys.
Oh, definitely,
It's gonna be
definitely.
exciting.
It's going to be in the Poconos. I want to make sure that we got it right. We going to the Poconos.
Oh, I've heard the Poconos. Don't they have like a casino or something there?
We got the casino. We got the casino up there. But when I put this information in your inbox on Instagram, I'm gonna send you the link of the place where we having an event. I guarantee you, like, yo, I gotta agree with you. This place ain't sexy. It's sexy.
Sexy.
When you see the layout, the view, everything, I'm talking about streams in the background, walking paths. Like, you're gonna be like, okay, E, we gotta make this happen.
All right now.
So it's definitely selfie, and I tell everybody all the time, you know, when you come to the events that we throw, especially at this spot right here, if you don't come in with love, you might walk out with love. That's the next hint I'm giving everybody. If you don't come in with love, there's this very strong chance you'll walk out with love.
All right.
That's it.
Sounds like a plan.
And also, we're going to let you know that anything that goes on with you, anything that you want to discuss on our show, first time you rung the bell, the second time you might as well come on in here. If your leg is still a little messed up, we'll set up a couch or something so you can put your good foot up and you can come in here and enjoy us. This is now your new home, too. And whatever we can do for you, let us know.
Oh, E, stop it.
That's that Leo love. That Leo love. I only show that love to the Leo.
I'll come too. I'm here in Philly. You know, I make myself at home real fast.
You're more than welcome. You can come on through. We got the quiet room. We got a game room. As they say, as the old folks said, we got the TVs all over the place. We good. You want something to eat? We'll feed you.
Oh man.
Now I'm gonna make you smile, and I'm a chef, so I knows what to do in the kitchen.
Really?
Really.
Oh wow.
So you ain't gonna just get no scrambled eggs, baby.
All right now.
So I had to make a laugh there. Like I said, see, you got some of the clown side out of me too.
I love it. I love it. You guys are so cool. Thank you so much for y'all having me on. Oh, I gotta give you my Instagram. Make sure I give you my Instagram.
Yeah, please. Go.
Because my publicist is always like, you forgot to give me your handle. I'm like, I forgot.
I was gonna get to that.
So you guys, okay, well, maybe I'll let you get to it. I was just reminding you. Don't let me forget.
No. We gonna put it out there right now, Miss Courtney. If I'm saying your middle name correctly, Larisa or Larisa.
Perfect.
Okay,
You
Larisa.
had it right, Larisa. Mhm.
If you could give all the listeners that's tuned in today your Instagram handle, Facebook, Twitter, website. Just don't give out the phone number, but give them that other information. Because you want, I'm gonna make you laugh again. You want, yeah, how you doing there, Courtney? I'm looking for love, ready for love, never seen love before. So I was just thinking, click. Okay, give them your
Right.
information, darling.
Well, you all can call me at. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't say that.
I'm just kidding. My Instagram is I am Courtney Larisa. I am Courtney Larisa. That's my Instagram, and I do have Twitter, and I'm new to Twitter, but my Twitter is Court819. 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 So, Instagram and Twitter is where you can find me.
Okay, and they're talking directly to you. They're not talking to somebody that's controlling the
No.
site and all that.
No, it's directly me. It's me. All
Okay.
my stuff is all me. So everything I post, I do it. Everything I say, I say. So,
All right, because you know Rich Dollars messed that up for Rich Dollars from Love and Hip Hop New York. He kind of messed that up. So we got to ask that
what did
question.
he do? What happened?
He was on Catfish, the show that's on MTV.
Catfish?
Yep.
Yeah, another show. What do you mean? Like he was actually on it himself?
He was on Catfish because he had a young lady who lived in the basement in New York, and she swore before God that Rich Dollars was hollering at her on Instagram.
That's crazy because one of my homegirls, he slid in her DM.
Well,
So maybe it was him.
well, I'm gonna tell you who it was. It was his nephew.
Oh.
He was sliding in DMs.
Oh.
So this girl,
So funny.
this woman was very excited, and you know she was, oh, you know, I'm going to be with Rich Dollars. I'm in love, and you know, no shots at her, but I saw the show, and I'm gonna call it straight down the middle because that's what us Leos do. I'm gonna call it down the middle. They met somewhere outside, and when Rich saw her, Rich wasn't too enthused. That's the best way I can put it. He was like, oh, no, I definitely wasn't in your inbox.
That's so funny because my homegirl, she inboxed me a few weeks ago and was like, "Why is Rich Dollars in my inbox?" I was like, "I don't know." But
It might be the nephew again. He might be working
I
again.
might have to let her know, girl, you might be being catfished.
Yep. And he told her he was just doing it for fun. He was like, I just, you know, I ain't had nothing else to do. Everybody always in his inbox, so I just started answering him. I was like,
See,
wow.
it's probably, but see, my friend, she's a baddie. Like, she's a real baddie. So it's probably the real Rich Dollars.
No, then it's
in her
him.
inbox.
It's him then. He's
Yeah,
he's the
she's
official member of the
bad.
Creep Squad. So if
Right.
she's bad, he's in. But an old girl that they showed on Catfish, even the host of Catfish was like, yeah, I don't think Rich is on it. I don't think so.
I did watch that show, though, the Catfish show. I watched it like a couple of weeks ago. The girl thought she was in a relationship with Chris Brown.
Wow.
It was so funny. And, yeah, she was kind of like, yeah, it was really sad.
Wow. Wow. But I got to ask you a question, Courtney. How, and maybe you can answer this for me. I think I have the answer, but I'm going to ask you the question anyway. How do you feel you in a relationship with somebody through DMing? Like, what part of the game is that?
I don't know. It's a technical foul is what it is. I mean, I don't
Thank
know.
you.
Like, it's no part of the game. Like, there's no relationship in the DM. None. Like, you got to get out there. And then plus, with the way technology is today, I don't even understand how people are being catfished because you've got FaceTime and, you know, Instagram video. I mean, it's just too much to not know who you're talking to. But I guess if you want to believe it, you know, maybe that's what it is. It's got to be like a psychological thing. Most of the people I've seen on that Catfish show are kind of crazy anyway.
Kind of.
I don't want to say it like that.
Kind of.
Like this lady was really in love with Chris Brown and thought she was in a whole relationship.
Wow. And you know what we say on the show? She's doing the most of nothing. And looking for love in all the wrong places.
Yeah, it's sad that you got people out here though preying on like
Mm,
on
mm, mm.
people like that. My heart went out to her. I felt so bad for her, but it is what it is. I don't know.
And I try to be a
I don't know.
strong dude, but I got really emotional for old girl that with the rich dog. I felt bad for her because I'm like, and I'm telling my wife, I say, yo, like they really believe that this is what it is, and it's not. And
Right.
I don't understand it. Like I'm from the sea. I need to see you state. That's my mentality. I need to see you. We're not doing the whole Facebook. We're not doing the whole Facebook situation. I need to see boo boo. I need to see you. Don't just show me the toes. I need to see you. No.
Right.
So I get a little confused when I see people like, yeah, I'm dating this person. Have you ever met the person before? No. Have y'all did like some live stream, FaceTime, something? No. But all the things that he says to me when he's in my DM, he's the one. And I'm like, wow. Wow.
Yeah, that's just crazy to me. Yeah.
You don't know if it's Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger or Jason. You don't know who you dealing
No.
with.
No, that's crazy. But like I get a lot of DMs from guys. Some of them are absolutely ridiculous, and then some of them are actually cool. My last boyfriend, I actually met him through the DM.
Okay.
I did. This man harassed me for like 8-9 months. I'm talking 8 or 9 months every single day. Oh, God, put it on my heart. You my wife. Something about you. Just give me a chance. Just give me a chance.
Baby,
I'm talking
please.
like 8 or 9 months. I mean, he put all that work in just to waste my time.
Wow. Wow.
But, after about almost a year of being in my DM, I told him I had to go back to Louisville to move out of my house, like to get some things out of my house because I was coming to Atlanta. And he says, well, can I come down and help you? I said, sure, you sure can. So he came down and we hit it off. And we were together for almost 3 years. And then I found out like pretty much everything he had told me was like a lie, basically. About a year and a half, 2 years into the relationship, a lot of things start coming out that weren't truthful. But yeah, it went down in the DM.
You know
I'm
what?
kind of leery now.
You know what, fellas? See, this is why we run into these problems. Why the good women is always playing hard to get now, because y'all just want to put out this whole misrepresentation of yourself. Just keep it 100.
Just keep it 100. And that was the thing. Like, he lied about so much. He lied about his job, what he did for a living. He lied about the number of children he had. Like, it was just,
Wow.
It was lie after lie. It was just kind of like, what's wrong? Do you not like yourself? Like, be yourself. Like, you didn't have to lie about the things that you lied about.
I'm going to help you out with him. You know what happened? He ain't look you in the eye. That's the problem. He probably, when he was telling you this story, he probably was looking at you from the side. But
what happened was he told me in the DM.
Wow.
I just believed him.
Wow. That's how he got over.
I just believed him.
He gave you some of that DM loving.
Right.
He shot his shot in the DM.
He was doing all kinds of things. He had his family lying for him.
Wow.
Like they were vouching for him. It was just crazy. We were 2 years into the relationship, and all of a sudden, this kid pops up. And I'm like, what? You got a child? And I couldn't be mad because the child was older than the time of our relationship.
Okay.
Clearly, the child was born before he knew me. But, he says, oh, I didn't know she was mine. We just got a DNA test. Boy, that boy been knowing that baby was his.
You know that baby was yours.
But he lied to me about it. I was just like, wow, okay. So just the things that people lie about, and it's like, why? What's the reasoning behind it? If you don't like you, how do you expect me to like you? Like, just tell the truth about who you are.
People have no control of the lack of love that they don't have for oneself. You cannot love anybody until you have uncut love for yourself.
Man, I'm telling you, I could write a book. Do you hear me? I could write an entire bestseller, New York Times. I might even do it.
Do it.
Bestseller about my dating experiences.
Do it.
You would just be like, what?
Do it. I'll be the first one to
I really
interview you
could.
about the book. Do it.
I really could, because it's just like, oh my God, any type of clown you could think of, I've encountered them.
Okay, so now that you said that, give me the worst pickup line that you ever heard, DM or face to face. Let's go.
Oh man, so this guy comes in my DM. Now mind you, he comes in my DM. I'm not even following the brother. Don't know nothing about him. He comes in my DM. He says, I meet women every day. Tell me what makes you so special.
Wow.
And I'm looking like, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was.
Wow.
like,
Wow. So he already had the complex.
Let me tell you. So the pictures and the ego were not matching.
Wow.
To say the least.
Wow.
So, yeah.
He goes in your DM and makes it seem like you was hollering at him. Bruh, you started stroking your ego a little bit too early there, bruh.
You know, I really think men feel like when women get a certain age, we're just desperate and they'll take whatever we can get. And that's not the case. Like, what people don't understand is I am fully prepared. I have fully prepared myself mentally to spend the rest of my life alone. Now, you know, of course I don't want that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm not going to do is just be out here selling myself short for the sake of saying that I got somebody. I'm not doing that. You're not doing me any favors. Like, I'm not. Because at the end of the day, I'm not out here in these streets busting and disgusted trying to get on whatever I can get on with. No. That's what people need to realize. And it's crazy because I think, like, you know, me and my girls and my older girls, we were having this conversation this past weekend just about how it seems like the older we get, the more ridiculous these men are becoming, especially with their approaches to you and stuff. And it's kind of like, just because I'm single doesn't mean I'm desperate.
Mm-hmm.
I still have standards. Like, I still have standards. And there's still a lot of things that I'm not going to deal with. So, I don't know, but I don't know. It's just funny because people just really just think that, you know, oh, well, you know, you're over this age. You don't have any kids. You don't have any husband. Just pick me and deal with me. And it's like, no.
Wow.
I will not, sir.
Wow. I'm still laughing about dude in your DM. I'm sitting, because I overanalyze everything, so I'm sitting there puzzled. I'm rubbing my beard. I'm like, where did he get that from? Like, wow. Wow. Like, okay.
Right. Tell me what makes you. I meet women every day. I'm sure you do. You meet women at the supermarket when you're checking out.
Wow.
You meet women on the bus that's driving the bus that's taking you to work. Like, you don't meet nobody, bruh. Ain't nobody checking for you.
Exactly. Especially you pulling up like that and you acting like everything is about you. Like, come on now. Come on.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, okay, all right.
I'm done. You made my day with that one. I'm officially cooked, and I'm a dog brother. I'm cooked and done. I'm done. I'm done. Done. I'm done. Man, oh man, oh man. But it was a pleasure having you on the show. I'm glad that you spent a lot of time with me, but that's what us Leos do. We spend time with each other. You spent a lot of time with us, and we really appreciate you. And I will make sure once we get all our ducks in a row that we get you the information. But I'm still going to, you got to follow me too, because I don't want to put something in your DM and you be like,
I'll follow you back.
okay. Because I don't want you like, he pulling up in my DM showing me the resort.
Honey, listen, the way my ego is, I'm like, if you don't follow me, I'm not following you. Unless your name is Beyonce, you're not getting a follow out of me without following me back.
No, I got you. You locked in. I got you. You locked in. We locked and loaded.
No, I saw that. You followed me, so I followed you back. So
Why not?
Show love and you show love to me. Exactly.
You got a very, I feel like I know you for years right now. We good. We good. I can talk to you for days because you got some stories. And I'm still puzzled off of old boy. That just pulled him like you requested him. Yeah, I know you wanna
Right.
you wanna holler at me there, Sugarfoot. I don't even know you.
Oh, goodness.
But it was a pleasure having you on the show. I look forward to doing, this event with you. I definitely want you part of this event. So I look forward to that, and I will make sure that I get you the information as soon as possible. I want you to heal correctly. I want you to stay the person that you are, very bubbly, funny, and you're just to me, you are around the way, girl. So we appreciate you becoming our new home girl. We're gonna put it that way.
All right now.
And you're always welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
No, it's a pleasure. I'm glad we had you.
And I will pull up on you when I get to Philly. I'll be calling.
Do that.
Hey, I'm here. What's up?
Do that. Wait till you get a load of my sister. I see you and my sister. Yeah, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble because I'm gonna have to grab your arm and her arm because I see it over her and Sharonda. I just see the trouble starting right there with these two because she has the same personality as Sharonda. So I already see which this is gonna go. I'm gonna be over there laughing. And knowing me, I'll probably put the battery in their back like, yo, old boy over there, he's staring at y'all mighty hard. But we glad we had you. And like I said, you're always welcome, on our show. And if you're in the neighborhood before August, please hit us up. Love to hang out with you.
I certainly will. Thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you, too. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Courtney, Larisa on the E.Jones Show. God bless her. We love you, darling. We're going to get back in some more of this music.
Too.
Love you back, baby. Let's go. E.Jones.
The E.Jones Show. E.Jones Show. E.Jones Show.
E.Jones.